So it's a visual side and we're approving it.
All right, that's your recommendation. Any questions from the council? If no question, need a motion to approve. Moved by Kip, second by Willis. Any further questions? If not, we'll vote on it. Jody's absent. Kip? Willis? Lacy's absent. Mike? Ayes have it. Occupational license, we don't have any. Project status report, North Sewage Plant upgrade, work in progress, and deadline to be completed is the 31st, 24. John Meadow.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Oh, okay.
It's going along okay, he's still got a couple of months left, so it should be okay on that. Sewer phase 7, y'all approved that pending the LCDG approval. I want to say we got that, Tracy, so we sent out contracts, we're waiting on the contract to come back, signing from the contract. Vacation project for the seawall, we still trying to find a funding source for that. FEMA and GOSEP did not approve the seawall that we had submitted, so we're going through various other avenues to try to get some funds for that. The infrastructure grant applications, it's still going through their process. We had some movement like in February, but we haven't had any since, so we'll just keep pushing to see when that next comes up. But every step it's progressed every time, so that one looks good. The sewer rate for Sherry Lane, Jerry and I are working on getting the servitude agreements, and let's say that kind of loosely, Jerry's doing all the work. The capital outlay replacement of the sewer lift station behind Williams Road, we got word today, Tracy, that we can start advertising for that, so we'll get that package together and begin advertising. I think the council probably should okay us doing that.
Okay. So we need a
Somebody could make a motion.
authorize GIS to proceed with advertising for the replacement of the sewer lift station behind Williams Road.
Second.
Motion made by Kip, second by Mike. I think I need to add it to it. No, we're not. Okay, fine. Any other questions from the audience or council? Okay, we vote on it. Jody's absent. Kip? Willis? Lacy's absent. Mike? Ayes have it.
So we'll start that process and we should be able to have that for y'all for our second May meeting. Armand LC drainage plan, I put together a plan, sat down today and calculated how much it was going to cost. It is a lot more than y'all have. So we sit down together the next couple of days, Mayor, and I've got an alternate plan. So you and Mike and I can get
Mike
together.
can join in.
So, new capital outlay requests are going through the process. The chlorine contact chamber, we had some bids on March 21st. But we had 8 quote March 21st. It was much higher than we expected, so we are also exploring other avenues from there. I don't know if I talked to you, Mayor or Kip, but STAT does make chlorine contact chamber, so I'm trying to get an estimate from them on how much that costs. It's not steel, but it doesn't have to be steel.
Right.
That's all I have.
All right, any questions from John with all these projects that were brought up? All right, now we move to attorney report. Thank you, John.
Okay, 1504 South Bayou Drive, Walter Gateway, Martin Perkins. Mr. Senior, did you speak with him since then? No. Okay. So I will be calling Mr. Craig Stewart, because by next meeting, they were supposed to have addressed the issues that Mr. Seahan had brought up in his meeting with him by
Sure.
next meeting.
I did go by there today.
Okay.
Just when I passed earlier to go to a different property, I thought I saw some new roofing material. So I stopped and went to look, and it's not just the underneath that it put kind of pulled up.
Yeah.
But I noticed like the front side of it, the roof, or the ceiling rather, is sagging, damaged. And then if you're looking at the building, the right side block wall towards the front of the building also has new damage to it that I went back through all the pictures we have on that building, all the reports that we have. It was never there before. So that's something new that I don't know if it happened while they were working on the inside or what, but there's new damage to
Did you
the.
take photographs?
I did.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna get those from you.
Kid, you have something?
Yeah, I'm kinda glad you brought that up, cause kinda like you, I was digging around, and I saw a truck, I guess it was maybe, they were working on it. And I guess maybe like the house on the side, but whatever. More damage, that car flapping in the wind, or the underlayment, whatever they had, their project people. I mean, on this, we tried to be nice with them last time. I mean, I put this on the agenda the before years, and I know they were dealing with it before. This time, I'm sorry, there's no more being nice.
I agree with you, it's time.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be on the agenda for tonight, so I wanted to have some type of update. Even though we weren't specifically asked to go out there, I wanted to kind of do our due diligence as well.
And like on that new dams, I kind of see like, I mean, we had a bunch of wind, we had a bunch of rain, I don't know if that could, I don't know, I'm just speculating here, but they got a little more than just that back half not to deal with, is what I'm getting at, I guess, trying to see.
Willis, any comment?
No, just, let's get going with it, I mean, if you have time, you know, if you need a motion, I'll make a motion, then we can.
Should be still at the next meeting.
All right, Mike, any, okay, Willis? I don't. Well, Willis, you wanna see if you motion for next meeting? I agree with you, it's time to put it to rest. You got everybody in agreement to wait?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right,
Number two, council to discuss the possibility of Tom Lane being turned back to the town, attorney to draft right-of-way documents for council to review. Before we were gonna draft the right-of-way agreement, we wanted to confirm with Mr. Ward that they were gonna actually pay for it. We reached out to him, but we didn't get in touch with him, as well as I reached out to John's office to just see what the cost is going to even be. Like, I don't wanna call Mark and say like, y'all have to pay for it, he's gonna be like, well, how much is it? So, we're getting with John's office to see how much that's gonna cost for us to do that map, because the right of way, the drainage servitudes are gonna have to match the map. John did give us the map with the drainage servitudes on it, so the ball's rolling, it's just, we need to make sure that we pin down what that price is gonna be.
And they are aware that, I spoke with Carol in Dollar Tree, like we talked about earlier, and they were aware of that.
Yeah, so, that is moving in the right direction. Let's see, we were supposed to have these committee meetings last week, and my little boy was sick, and so, sorry guys. But Hillary called to schedule the meetings, I believe they're this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we have the two committee meetings, one on the communications and household work environment policy, grievance policy, and then we're also gonna meet about with the chief, that's in chief of police section, but employee benefits about the officers, so that we'll be able to come with a recommendation. But those two committee meetings are happening this week. And then bid packet for demolition of condemned buildings. The first draft of that is in y'all's folders. Okay, we've used the local trash government one as a guide. But there's a couple of modifications that are just taking place. I've highlighted some areas that Bryce and I are modifying. I do want y'all to review it and see just your thoughts. The two areas that we're seeking to modify the most is the parish requires that you have to be a licensed contractor in order to apply for bid on their condemnations. Bryce and I sat down with the revised statutes, and if you're working on a commercial job valued more than $50,000, then you're required to have a contractor's license. If you're working on a residential job valued at less than 75, valued more than 75, then you have to have a residential contractor's license. All of our condemnations are like 5, 6, at the most I think we've had threshold requirement is not necessarily there. The parishes obviously probably are bigger structures, different kinds of buildings. Ours are just smaller. And so it was our opinion that we didn't think that the people applying to bid on our jobs have to be licensed contractors. So that's some of the language that we're seeking to change in the bid packets. As well as you'll see that I highlighted a portion about, like with the parish, they have to bring a receipt, the contractor has to bring a receipt to the parish and show where the debris from the demolition was brought to. Bryce and I are throwing around the idea about getting some sort of like a sworn affidavit stating where they brought it, if you were bringing it when, if you went, bring it to, I don't know, if you had private property that you brought it to, I don't know. So we're looking at the parish ordinances to see kind of what confines we have to work in with that. Obviously, now we've looked in the parish ordinance, dropping demolition material on a roadside is outlawed, so you can't do that, obviously. And all of our contracts state that you have to follow state law, so, that would be covered under the contracts that we have currently. We're just trying to come up with the best option for the town. We don't want to just limit our bid for these demolitions to, we have some people who live in the town who bid on these projects who are not licensed contractors or, have alternative sites to be disposing of the material. We want to make sure that we are operating within the confines of the law, but that we're not pushing out, some of our own residents. If we could spend our money locally, obviously we would want to. So I just want to kind of update y'all. If y'all want to review them, email us, let us know if you have any suggestions or things that you see in there that you're like, hey, I don't like this, I think we should change it, like by all means, just let us know. And I think that is all, unless somebody has a question. Mr. Fowler?
Just to let y'all know, the parish, as far as the bids are going, they're pretty much the same as this with one or two huge ones. Most of them are trailers, 2-3 bedroom homes. That's 95% of the bids. We have to have an EIN number, a contractor's number, and the license. They will not open your bid, they will not accept your bid, both in Lafourche and Terrebonne Parish, without having your contractor's license before they even accept your bid. And then as far as the dumps and all go, if you rent a dumpster, you get a receipt. If you bring in a Dashland or a Birch, they give you a weight receipt because you have to pay for it as you go across the scale.
So, yeah, those are just things that we're taking into consideration when modifying the bid packet.
I like the idea that you and Bryce has, we'll be, if we can stay underneath, we'll work with it that way, get better prices sometimes.
Right, and don't get me wrong, they still have insurance requirements.
They have everything.
Right, you'll see that in our, so even though we may offer it to people who are not licensed contractors, they still have insurance requirements that they have to meet. And so I want you to see, it's not like we just open it up to any person, so, just look through it. If you have questions, by all means, let us know.
All right, thank you, Jerry. All right, Chief of Police?
Update on speed humps for Sherman Lane, Dorset Street, Washington Street, and Birchling Street. Sherman Lane was done, I didn't get the results from that back. They are doing a couple of more streets in town, this week. Hopefully, once they can get their stuff together, they'll give me the actual reports. We're still on, for our dash cameras, police department equipment dash cameras expected May of 24. It still looks like, it's gonna be May of 24 because we have to do the preliminaries. I did contact Expert Technology because they're IT people. That's gonna have to be in on the Zoom meeting to make sure that it gets installed correctly. And the licensed contractor for this, that does it for the state, is Dana Safety, Food Safety and Supply, which we already use for our licensed stuff because they're familiar with the wiring. Still trying to get the speed readers. It don't look like that's ever gonna happen because they're being used all over the place. meal benefits, we spoke about that. On our meeting Friday.
All right, any questions for the chief?
Alright, Chief, someone showed me from Facebook, Kelsey would have reported it. Someone in town, windows broken, cars keyed. That was brought to, like, they made a report on that?
Yeah, that was happened down Larry.
Larry Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Just no movement on that?
No movement, nothing. I wanted to get with the church to see what cameras they would have had towards the cemetery.
Yeah,
So they
or,
was,
I think they got cameras at T-Pops as well. Just to let you know. But like I say, a couple of people showed me on Facebook, but I figured they would have made a report, but I was
yes,
just wondering.
they did make a report.
Almost seemed personal. Really, I was
You can have an idea of who it is, but you can't prove it, so. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that.
All right, we'll move forward, old business, hurricane auto repairs, project number 673219, pumping station building tank installation will take place in the next couple of months, it will be done this one in April. We got everything lined, just about lined up, we got to line up the crane, Mike. It should be finished by the end of April. File project has been obligated and received funding with a work completed deadline of February 2025. So, read all that.
Well, we got some bids in.
Well, let's see. I'll go ahead. Project pump behind Louisa and floodgates at the park. Out for bids. You have a bid for that, right? Big electrical box behind the pumping station. Not so big, we got bids on that one. Go in tonight. Street and caution sign out for bids. We got that tonight. Lift station and sewage plants. We got that tonight. Nope. All right. Town hall and fuel canopy. Not that tonight. Pumping station equipment shed out for bid due the Thursday 28, 24. Grab that tonight. Christmas lighting inventory order was placed. I can't say that sometimes. Couple hours. We're waiting on information on that.
Right, we'll be going out for bid shortly.
Drainage canals are pre-removed, we have bids tonight on that. Senior citizen crowd bill at 50% rule request asbestos testing on the 3rd to 12th.
Have we got the results on that?
No, it was completed, but I checked in today, we have not received the results.
Project, swimming pool pump building, swimming pool bathhouse building combined into one project, alternate project. 50% rule requested pending in development asbestos testing on the 3rd to 12th. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and open bids for the bids that were received. We got sealed bids. This is
on, the pump behind where we go, big electrical box, pump station, equipment shed, and sign.
okay, this is a bid from Peshore Construction, the pump behind the Eagle, floodgate at the park repaired, big electrical box at the pump station repaired, pumping station equipment replacement, and sign repairs. Alright, let's see what bid. Shore Construction Development the following cost estimate to make repairs on site of town of Goldberg, according to information given by Brandon with Soldier Group, the town of Goldberg, followed by Hurricane Ida. Street signs, yellow caution lights, and LA one labor, material, and equipment, $87,900. Equipment shed, $57,600. Floodgate at Overage Park, $7,980. Bump behind the Eagle, $13,200. Big electrical box at the pumping station, $17,900. Yes, you have a total? We're going individual, right?
Yeah, so
Okay, individual, that's fine. Okay, we got any other bids?
Again, it's just all four bids on one table. I mean,
One
I think
company,
they should be kicked out, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it's supposed to be done.
you said that's Paciola?
Yeah,
Okay,
Powerhouse did the same thing.
okay. So they, with one bid, bid on all the projects.
Separate prices.
Right.
It should have been made specified.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Del?
Well, it was unconventional, I'll give you that.
Say,
You can move forward.
Okay, see the bids, Powerhouse. Mike, I do agree with you.
Need a real knife for that one here.
Huh?
Need a real knife for that.
I know, this is one that I work with. I guess it's so hard to get bids, Mike, sometimes.
And it's probably easy when you end up putting on one vehicle.
So that-
Yeah, that one's,
that's all the individual.
so his are all individual.
Oh.
Individual.
that makes sense.
Okay, pump house.
That's the pump station.
Pump shed,
equipment
I'm sorry, pump shed, $41,900. Big electrical box at the pump house. For sure, it for. Pump house, big electrical box, $9,140. Floodgate at the park. Fence. Okay, that was something, don't come with this. Painful. $4,600. The pump behind Little Eagle. $6,380. Street sign bid project. $42,552. Just matching.
So the pump behind Little Eagle, we have Paciola at $13,200, Powerhouse at $6,380. Floodgate at the park, we have Paciola at $17,900. I'm sorry. We have them at $7,980 for the floodgate at the park. Powerhouse is $4,600. Big electrical box at the pump station, $17,900 for Paciola. $9,140 for Powerhouse. Street signs and caution signs. Paciola, $87,900. Powerhouse, $42,552. And the pump station equipment shed, Picciola, $57,600, and Powerhouse is $41,900.
All right.
On the street crossing sign, do they have a figure as to how many they're gonna have to change, or they just give us a flat price?
It's for the whole package, so what the bids was everything that needed to be replaced. Those that we had existing currently, because we purchased some, if I'm not mistaken, after Zeta, but they had never been put up, so we have those to be put up as well as all the new signs.
There was a line item that was given in GPS boards on there too.
Right, they were given the names that needed to be replaced, and then they knew which ones we had that they just needed to go put up, so they were aware. So it seems to me that Powerhouse is the lowest responsible bid on each one. Did you say that the drainage canal, the reroute, that was gonna be tonight?
Yes.
Okay, that's a
Yes,
different,
that's
okay, my apologies.
So it wishes the council to give it to the lowest bidder. Motion by Kip.
Second.
Second by Mike.
And they did it the way you like.
See, it's something we're gonna work on going forward.
Yeah.
You know, it's the second time you request that question. Any other questions be brought up? Any questions from the council? If not, we vote on it. Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Lacy's absent, Mike. The ayes have it. Okay. All right, John. We have one more bid to open the clean up of the drainage canal. We only got one bid, right? One bid and it's sealed. SBL Construction. Moving out equipment, remove and haul off all debris to a dump site, equipment and labor and dumpsters. Okay, yeah, they're right there. $95,200. We only had one bid. So my recommendation is go ahead and accept the one bid. And present it to FEMA. Moved by Mike. Second by Wheeler. Any further questions? Yes, sir.
Is that the canal that they had went to survey all the trees to be cut? That's the little canal right here?
Big canal from morning.
Yeah, from
From
the
the
side
park
of
canal.
35.
Yeah.
They still gonna cut the trees and all like they had recommended, or it's just to remove the debris?
It's a good question, Mark. I mean, they cut it back a lot. So they're gonna cut some of them, I know that. How many? I don't know.
What was the estimate or what we paid to have that survey? Wasn't it like $90,000?
30-something.
No, it was 18.
18,000.
I thought we had 30,000 from the town that we could put up for that bid.
There was surveying and permitting that were together, so maybe those two numbers together, but that was GIS, and they are not doing the permitting side of it, they only did the survey side of it.
So we didn't pay the 30-some thousand.
No, sir.
Okay, so it was cheaper. Because we had to, like, we were gonna come up with 30, and FEMA or someone was supposed to come up with 60 or something.
We got money from the drainage district to do the survey.
To do the, yes, the GIS survey, correct.
Drainage district paid for that.
Okay. So we were out 30,000 to start, only 8,000.
Right.
That was my concern, we paid 95 or 92,000, and it's 90,000, we didn't have to go through it first. If I understand the way FEMA works and stuff, it's just, it's kind of a kick in the butt.
I got a few comments on all it. Sometimes it's hard to understand, Mark. All right, we'll vote on it.
We'll need a motion.
Motion All right, we'll vote on this other question. Jody's absent. Kip? Willis?
All right.
Lacy's absent. Mike?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
And in this case, keep the FEMA and figure whatever's gonna be our part.
We'll kick it to them and see what comes back with it.
Uh,
You never know.
Yeah, I know, I'm ready.
Okay, we will move forward. The Food Parish Hurricane Ida Recovery beginning to submit invoices as they are completed to meet the deadline of the 6th to 30th, 24.
We've submitted about $20,000 in recoverables so far of the 204,000. So as we start working through these projects and we start expending money on them, we'll be able to request the reimbursement for those.
Okay, Parish requested bids for the second and third quarter of 2024 to repair the asphalt on Ridgewood Boulevard, Deuce Drive, and Norman Street. LGAP application submitted 11/13/2023. The results expected July and August of 2024. South sewage plant removal of soil by Joe Septic that was taken care of this past week. So that's it. I'd like to move this from the agenda. Moved by Willis, second by Mike. Any questions? We'll go on it. Jody, yeah, go ahead.
Y'all had a bid on the removal, they did it within that bid, I knew it was,
It
Oh.
was last week, I got the
process.
invoice today.
so it was last.
Rachel, you remember what it was?
It was
I think it
less.
was 20,000.
It was, I think, 21,000.
That's pretty good.
21,000.
Stuff.
And it was 28,000 gallons that were.
Yeah, if I remember right, it was, they were gonna charge about a gallon or something.
75 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
That was good.
Sal and Drake did a good job of separating the water from the solids. I mean, to where we don't give them too much water, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of solids. They did a great job on that. Okay, next motion to move it. Somebody need a vote on it?
Aye.
Jody's absent. Kip's aye. Willis.
Aye.
Lacy's absent. Mike. Ayes have it. Pew tank cleaning. Okay, a little complicated. Normally, all my life when you're cleaning tanks, you usually empty it, okay?
Yeah, right.
So, dealing with these people, they're professionals and they wanted some fuel in the tank. To where they, they mix it,
Like a
clean it,
sludge.
and filter it after. So, we learned that this week and, so we took a sample. They brought a sample to Baton Rouge, the sample to see how they're gonna clean it, they might very determine what's causing it. So, hopefully by next meeting we'll have it clean. So, that's a report on that. Any questions? Okay, South Central Plan.
Yes, sir. First item on the agenda is BC 1023. This is an update report. This property was condemned. Bid requests for demolition have been sent out. Bid responses are due by April 15, 2024. No action is necessary at this time. Number two is BC 1026. This is an update. This property has been condemned. The council has given the property owner additional time to do repairs or demolish. This property has an update report by our CBO today. From March 18th, no change has been made since that inspection. The demolition is complete, but the building materials still remain on site. The dumpster is on site and is full.
You never did the dumpster?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I think we need to write a letter down, we need to complete it.
You talk to them, I talk to them.
I can talk to them again,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, the building's down,
Yeah.
as we said last meeting, he's breaking another ordinance. Got trash in the yard or the green yard, instead of a building,
So
a
probably
little
need to
building.
send a letter.
I'm good.
So we'll send a letter from the town. Make sure. You gonna send it, Tracy?
We will.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
BC 1029 is an update. The property has been condemned. The owner has an interested party considering purchasing the property. An update needs to be given by the owner if the owner is here, with respect to what purchase agreements may exist, if any. And our CBO does have a report this project. And this is an update from February 5th. No changes have been made, since our recommendations proceed with the conversation.
So, Mr. Kip went out and said that the red stops are working on the back building. either purchasing it or leasing it. So I think that we would need to go, we condemned it and went out for bid on both structures. And so because there may be repairs to the back structure, I think what we would need to do is, I don't know if the proper, it would be rescind accepting that bid and go out for bid again with some new bid specifications as to just the front building.
I understand what you're saying, and, we can go out and bid for the front building, and the back building is still good, but when you tear the front building down, you gotta have the east side of that building wide open, to where it won't be sound structure, you know what I'm saying? So that's, to me, it needs to all be in a package, I'm just saying, I mean,
So,
you know, it needs to go. I mean, I spoke to Mr. Repstock too, before the last meeting, he said he should have something. This is, I guess, you know, you're trying to do the right thing, we don't wanna break down a good building, but at the same time, it's lingering on.
I know,
Whose fault, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
right, I'm gonna
I mean,
schedule a
is it doable that he can do it, or if it's not, the council needs to make a decision?
right, so I would say let's defer this till next meeting and I'll schedule a meeting with, even if it's just a phone call with Joe and Mr. Epstop. Because Joe, I'm really gonna need you to probably go out to the, you know, like, we'll have to meet, discuss what plans they have. And then you'll have to explain to them, like, if the front building is destroyed, if that's gonna leave a structural issue on this wall, this is what has to happen, and maybe we can kind of see what their timeline is.
Yeah. You probably got $20,000 repairs in that metal building, after you take the front building out.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, that's a big open span, it's gonna have to be shored up and.
Right.
It'd be more exposed after you tear it on the front, that's my concern.
So that'll be a meeting, I'm gonna schedule a meeting with, even if it's just a phone call with Joe and Joey.
I mean, hurricane season's coming in a couple of months, and, you know, these are some items that they on the agenda.
I know, it's just, you know, if there's a, you know, someone who's operating in the town who would like to bring some industry back to the town, you know, I mean, we definitely wanna try to do that, but we have to weigh that against, you know, I mean, this is a dangerous structure, so I definitely get it, Mayor.
Council, any comments from council?
I spoke to them today and I kinda let them know, I talked to the fellow in Dallas, like, if they'll grab it, they'll buy it heavy. You know, they were aware, they had a bid to tear it down. You know, like, they already themselves talked to someone about tearing it down. That bag they had ghosts moved in there, they did repairs on the roof, the second structure. I mean, I don't, you can have, that's kinda in your hands now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, anybody else? All right.
President, the property is DC 1031. This property was inspected by our CBO on March 4th, 2024. It is report prepared showing the corrective actions taken by the property that was sufficient, and that the property passed inspection at that time. It is our opinion that this property should be removed from the agenda.
All right, need a motion to remove from the agenda? Moved by Kip. Second by Mike.
Mr. Perry.
Y'all not saying it by the address, so it's not catching my.
Oh,
At the bakery, 648 South Bayou Drive.
I did, it's there.
Okay, that's not my business.
no, I think that
Yeah,
is.
that is-
That is.
You wanna do some more repairs on it? You wanna do some more repairs on it? I'm just joking.
I just want to be fair.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get finished with it.
I was ready for
Second
the
by
next,
Mike.
if I gotta come to every meeting, I just try to live in my daddy's house. I don't even want to run from there.
All right. Any further discussion? Now we'll vote on it. Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Will confuse himself. Lacy's absent, Mike. Aye. Ayes have it.
All right, the next item is DC.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking care.
Yeah,
Taking care.
1032, this property has been condemned and extension granted to the council. The owner to take corrective action or an update is due on this property on April 15th, 2024, and there's no action necessary on this agenda item. The next property is DC 1033. This property has been condemned. The council has given the owner 30 days to get estimates to repair, or tear down. The next update is due on April 15th, 2024. No action is necessary. Next item is BC 1036. This property has not been condemned. The council has given the owner 30 days to make repairs or sell the property. The next update on the property is set for April 15th, 2024. No action is necessary. BC 1037, this property has been condemned. The council has given the owner an extension of time for a sale of the property to a new owner. Our CBO is here to give an update on the property with an expected update by the property owner if he or she is in attendance.
Yes, there's a.
Hold on, Tom, I think last meeting, they moved to move the demolish, that one. PC 1037?
1037.
Yeah, I think you're.
Was it notified?
Oh, yeah, listen, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, I said April, today is the update report. I was reading this note.
Okay, just take a minute. I think the last meeting, we decided that the council voted on awarding, let the contractor move forward and demolishing it, was the contractor notified?
That was not my understanding.
What was understanding?
I thought we took bids.
We took bids
We had
already,
awarded it.
bids. Then the last meeting, I think the council voted on to let the contractor demolish it.
My understanding is that there was still some discussion with the potential purchaser.
And we were aware of that, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we decided to move forward and tear it down. We did.
A motion to move forward with the demolition was made last meeting.
So, well, now that I did,
We'll send out demolition requests.
correct.
And we'll set it for.
It's already been
Oh,
awarded,
I'm
Tom.
sorry.
It's already been awarded. We had it on hold because someone wanted to purchase it.
So if the sale didn't go through, right, the new owner's gonna have an opportunity to do something. But, so I guess the decision would be whether you intend to engage the contractor to demolish.
We already made that decision last meeting.
We made that decision last meeting.
To demolish, okay.
So we'll just have to send out the notice of demolition. We'll just send out the notice of demolition. But just an update on the other side of it, they are working to have the property sold to some Adamses. I'm just letting
It's
you
been
know.
voted on already. It's all
Right, I know,
It's done. All due respect.
just to let you know.
I understand, but it's already been voted on.
You get to it before the contractor does.
Yeah.
Right.
The next item is BC 1038. Sure, I'm reading the right ones. This property is involved in litigation between the property owner and his insured. The town council is monitoring this property litigation with an expected update report due on April 15, 2024. No action is necessary at this time. BC 1040, this property has been condemned. The council has given the property owner until April 15, 2024 to either demolish or make appropriate repairs. Update on this property will be given on April 15th by our CBO. No action is necessary at this time. Next item, BC 1041. This property has been condemned. The council has given the property owner until April 15th, 2024 to either repair or demolish. Our CBO will give an update on the property at that time. No action is necessary on this agenda. BC 1042. This property has been condemned. Bids for the demolition of the property were due this date.
Has been demolished.
It should be removed from the agenda. Move on, Willis. Second by, any further questions? We'll go ahead and vote on it. Joey's absent, Kip. Willis. Lisa's absent, Mike. Aye, that was removed from the agenda.
Mrs. Seaman, did they remove the debris?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, BC 1044. This property is scheduled for condemnation hearing for April 15th, 2024. With the appointed attorney ad hoc. So no action is necessary at this time on the agenda. Next one is BC 1046. This property has been condemned with a date of April 1st, 2024. For the property owner repair or demolish, CBO has an update on this property.
Follow up, no changes have been made since that previous inspection. It's our recommendation to continue condemnation.
All right, need a motion to move forward. Motion made by Willis, second by Kip. Any further discussion? Mark?
We in the paperwork to switch the building and move it to Galliano. So it might be done this week.
Okay, but we're gonna still move
Yeah,
forward.
continue.
Thank you for that.
So we can go out for bids, that would be the next step.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will prepare a paperwork to get bids sent out to us.
We're halfway there with the people.
Yeah, so say continue.
All right, we'll vote on it. Is that no other question?
The first week, the first meeting in, May.
Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Lacy's absent, Mike.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, move forward.
Next item is BC 1048. This property is scheduled for condemnation hearing on April 15, 2024. With the attorney at law. No action is necessary at this time. BC 1050. This property is scheduled for condemnation hearing on April 15, 2024. No action is necessary at this time on the agenda. BC 1051. This property is scheduled for condemnation on April 15, 2024, with the possibility of that getting pushed back to May 6th for a condemnation hearing with the attorney ad hoc. No action is necessary at this time on the agenda. BC 1056. This property is scheduled for a condemnation hearing on April 15, 2024. No action is necessary at this time. However, information given to date shows the owner has initiated demolition. An update report will be given regarding completion of the demo on April 15th. No action is necessary if you don't know.
Okay, spoke to the owner of this. He cleared everything out. He's saving the frame to use as a bridge on some location he's working on, so I think we can move to the agenda. Is that, what do you recommend?
Yeah, I think the frame was the only piece of it that was still there, the dumpsters were full.
Dumpsters all gone and all.
Okay, yeah, so the frame was the only thing that they could remove the frame.
He said he was gonna use it for a bridge.
Yeah.
So if the council wants to remove from the agenda, or
Yes.
motion made by Willis, second by Kip, to remove from the agenda. Any further questions? Jody's absent, Kip. Willis.
Aye.
Lacy's absent, Mike. Ayes have it.
Next item is BC 1058. There is an issue regarding ownership of the property which is being evaluated at the time. No action is necessary to this agenda item. We are working with the town council regarding property ownership.
So we have it's LaFouche Sports Complex, which is an Anthony Toops corporation. Our issue is that Mr. Toops is deceased and the address at which the other owner is listed is not a residence that she can be served at. So I don't know if the council would maybe just want to appoint an ad hoc council for it's LaFouche Sports Complex Incorporated.
I agree. Chief, you had your hand up?
I saw there was a for sale sign, so I called the for sale sign and spoke to the person that's selling it. They've gone through the succession for the property, so Ms. Rebecca Toops has now full ownership of
The company.
the company.
That was the same,
So I'm
deal
gonna,
that up, that was going to my office, last week sometime.
okay, so check the record for the succession.
Suppose they go out Jim Mario's house and the building was right.
If anybody wants to buy it, it's $140,000. He tried to sell it to us.
Yes.
All right. So, council wants to proceed. And if it happens and she finds some information out.
So I would say if we can, go, can you just, if I can pull up the, succession paperwork, then,
We'll go on something
can
else.
we just like jump over it and come back
All
to
right,
it?
we'll come back to it. All right, Tom?
Well, that's it under old business, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you, sir. New business, council consider approving proclamation to, proclaim the month of April as Fair Month Housing Fair Month. Go ahead, need a motion.
Move.
Second by Mike, second by Kip. We'll vote on it, go to the absent, Kip.
Aye.
Willis. Lacy absent, Mike. Ayes have it. Council consider approving modifying the sexual harassment policy to provide the town with prepared mandatory annual report.
So there's an annual report that has to be prepared, it's not submitted anywhere, it's just filed in the town. I have a copy of the report in your binders, but according to our auditor, we should have a statement in the sexual harassment report saying that we're going to prepare the report on an annual basis. So that's what I've added to the report is one sentence, just stating that the town shall prepare the required annual reporting for the prior year's investigations prior to the deadline.
Need a motion? So,
Moved by Willis, second by Kip. Any further questions? The vote on Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Lacy's absent. Mike.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Combination proceedings, council for planning, CC 1062, go ahead.
Yes, so,
Mr. Tom.
CPO's here to offer a report.
Follow-up inspection from the initial on January 22nd. No changes have been made since that previous inspection. It's our recommendation to proceed with the combination.
is that the trip?
That's the mobile home. Yes, that's not.
Is that Mr. Lee, that's Mr. Leo Lewis. Okay, so Bryce just wanted me to tell you that we spoke with, Bryce spoke with Mr. Lopez and that he was like on the road, but it should be completely demolished by the end of April. But Bryce told him that the town would likely move forward with issuing the condemnation order, for the 30 days. And if he got what he needed to accomplish in that time, then great. If not, the town was gonna move forward with their. So our suggestion would also be to move forward, with the condemnation here. We had adequate service on him, so I would suggest that we issue the condemnation order for 30 days.
Recommendation of our attorney, I agree with that. Need a motion. Moved by Kip. Second by Mike. Any further discussion?
So are we gonna say the first meeting in May?
Yes, ma'am.
6.
All right, we'll vote on it. Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Lacy's absent, Mike. Ayes have it. Go back to BC 1058, have enough time to research it.
So they did not complete this extension, although I see that Larouche Sports Complex last year signed a mortgage with the bank. So my suggestion would be appoint an attorney ad hoc and we'll contact South Larouche Bank who has a mortgage on it and Ms. Rebecca Toops. The issue is that we can't serve her at the address that we have at that she is listed right now. So the ad hoc counsel would be able to contact her. And so my suggestion is just issue an ad hoc order.
All right, recommendation on our town attorney, need a motion. Moved by Kip. Second by Willis, any further discussion? If not, we'll vote on it. Jody's absent, Kip. Willis. Lacy's absent, Mike. Ayes have it. Any other business be brought up before the council? All right, there's no other business be brought up. Anybody in the audience has any comments? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I would like to, just invite you and the council and everyone present, anyone watching, the replay to the 108th annual blessing of the boats that's gonna be held this Saturday at Our Lady of Front Sucker Church in Golden Meadow. Everything starts at 11 o'clock, we're gonna have food and entertainment. We have the boat blessing and boat parade at 2 p.m. going northbound on Bayou Lafourche to the near South Lafourche High School and coming back to church, following and resuming, concluding with 5 o'clock mass. So, something good happening in town and everybody's invited.
Thank you, Mayor, General. About a year ago, myself and the parish president, we've been working on 3 resolutions and talking about this back and forth. And a few months ago, passed a resolution co-opted endeavor with the parish council for $25,000, and I'll tell you how that came available. First of all, we met last Tuesday on the 26th of March, and we were able to pass the 3 resolutions. The first one was the Meadow family donated $25,000 to assist the cost with the construction of the fitted court in Golden Valley. That's just a portion, it's about, I think it runs about 50,000, because Oshner, St. Anne bought one and they put it on Highway 90 under the bridge. Y'all might have seen it, a little blue type deal exercise. So that's who paid for that one, and that's what they call 50,000. So I think there's some other participants, I'm not gonna say it this time because it's not official for them, but it's official for us. The reason why they said that when you brought it up, because it wasn't official for us. Now it is, because the council voted for it. And the second one is, let's see, we named the boat launch in Leeville, the Tim or Gene Meadow boat launch. You might remember him, Joe, maybe not. I remember, but I was real young. You were a little bit younger than me. He's the one that had the boat launches first with the boat shed, the whole way. And in fact, his kids all succeeded in life. Some stayed there, some moved up. You know, they did well for themselves. So that's good. Huh?
I'm heard the United States, I knew, which I did.
I think you did real good. Yeah. A lot of people do. I mean, I was just a boy. I could can't remember. And then the next one is, when you name something after somebody, you can't name everything after everybody. But I think it's an honor when you can name something after somebody because of their grandkids and their great-grandkids and all that. These 2 girls that's donated, the family that's donated $25,000, that's a great-grandfather, okay? And that had nothing to do with why we named the thing out there. And the last one is, we're gonna name the fishing pier after John Boudreaux. If y'all remember, right, John Boudreaux succeeded with the hotel, waterfront, that's what made him. Don't forget, he had the first Exxon station. They had an Exxon station at Texaco and at Amico in the same little area in Beeville, but that's all gone now. But anyway, the hotel's still there. John's gone, but if you don't remember, he used to have some cards that said, "Ask Boudreaux, he knows." And he probably brought more tourist people to the Fouche from Baton Rouge than anybody. Because he had a very successful business. And everybody knew, and that I know, I used to work at Fouche. Every week I'd stop and talk to him about things. He always wanted something. But he had a vision to always want to do something. And he was very, very nice man. But anyway, that's the 3 things. But let me say this. I didn't destroy the boat launch completely. Parish was able to go in there at the beginning and kind of patch it up, 160,000, where the people get used to it. But it was real bad. And we had a ceremony, in fact, the mayor might have been there, some of you guys might have been there, when they extended them 300 feet from Leeville to Golden Valley. I think most of y'all were there. And they had a lot of politicians there. And I called Bill Cassidy, because I know the guy personally. And I showed him, I said, "Man, look at this mess. I'd appreciate it if you could help us." Anyway, which he came through. I went to the port to try to get some money to redo this, but I never got any, but I didn't need any because the government, the federal government, through Bill Cassidy, paid for all of it, $1.2 billion. So that's what we got there now. I didn't want to leave him alone. And that's it, man. And I will invite you, because we might have a little get together when we do this. We're trying to get a date. And I told them to do it before we get too hot.
The biggest story I ever heard about John Boudreaux? He was
John?
90-something years old. He went to the bank to borrow some money, and they asked him how long he wanted for. He said 10, 15 years.
Yeah, wait, you know what that was for? He said it was a car wash, but it was a boat wash. That man was smart. He knew everybody wanted to wash that boat when he got back. But somebody went to tell him, "Man, you got a lot of money." He said, "It was 100." But anyway, he always had something fun. You know. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Not yet.
Mr. Mayor, I just wanted to bring up, Willis and Chief, y'all remember a couple of weeks, probably about a couple months ago now, I brought there any progress with that, to go?
I looked at the speed readers online, and some of that, the grants is crazy, but that's something I have to put in budget at the end of the year to see if they would want. Can't buy that big ticket item in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
But I did do research on it.
All right, good? All right, Con. Is there no other business, brother, need a motion to adjourn? Motion made by Willis, second by Kip, all four, no opposed, motion carried, now adjourned, thank you. You see it going on? April Fool's, not